Hey yo, what up, what up? It's Simo back to Art It Up with you once again. This one's a really cool geometric array from yellow to light blue, which I made on a 2x2 wooden square. And also did my first successful resin pour to give it a nice and thick glass-like finish. And you'll be surprised how easy it is to make the main pattern, so long as you take the time to make your grid equally measured. To start, I made a large circle, then divided into 12 equal sections. Then I just drew a straight line from the very corner to the opposite side, and repeated the same process, moving up an inch each time. Once you finish one side, you just mirror it, and then do the same thing for each of the 12 sections. And magically, this awesome pattern begins to form and makes it look far more complex than it really is. Once you've got the main pattern, you can do pretty much any unlimited amount of different designs simply by choosing to color different parts of it, or also what colors you use. But as you can see, I chose to do a nice fade from yellow to blue. Since I had never done something like this, I wanted to experiment with all my various types of markers and try doing different shading techniques just to see what I could come up with, and also to see how it would turn out. So I'll just let the process play out here for a bit. I also mixed in paint pens as well as some of my homemade paint I made from squeezing ink into glue. And though I do like how all the different shades and colors give it a little more depth, I still felt like it would look better overall if I just painted the entire thing. And I know I always say these steps of mine take a long time, but this was another that just really seemed to never end. And if you think about how many different diamond shapes there are here, and how slow I need to move in order to stay in the lines as best as possible, it was at least 20 hours just repainting it, no joke. And not to mention I was mixing my own paints to have multiple shades blended throughout, and getting just the right color can be challenging on its own. Eventually I came up with using a thin safety pin to add some nice fiery streaks, and I love how the colors mix together like that. Finally being done with the painting, I was ready to add some resin gloss finish, which you need to make sure to mix each half completely even before pouring, and also be sure to clean your surface of all debris to avoid contamination in the resin. And just a heads up, I'm saving the many errors I made while doing this part for another video, so be sure to watch that next one. After pouring it all and spreading it around evenly with something underneath to catch the overspill, you need to go over it with a blowtorch several times to clear any unevenness, and especially remove the many air bubbles. And once again, I will have many more tips in the next video on that. After letting it dry overnight, I forgot to wipe away the excess strips on the backside, and since they were so thick I had to use my only saw to carefully run along the side to cut them off. And after that I used my Dremel tool to sand down any of the leftover rough spots. And let me tell you, if you ever do this, be sure to do it in a place where the debris can't spread too far, as the cleanup took forever and got absolutely everywhere. And the plastic bits create a static electric charge that made them cling to everything, making it even harder to clean up. And once that was over, I cleaned it up again, then made a creative border out of velcro strips to give it a nice texture around the edges. And boom, there you go. Another beauty down and just begging to be bought and hung on your wall. This is honestly my favorite one yet, though it usually goes whichever one I'm currently working on becomes my new favorite. But yeah, I hope you guys like it as much as I do, and I would love to know some of your thoughts, so please don't hesitate to give me some feedback. And if you do like it and appreciate all the hard work it takes to bring this to life and edit the video behind it, I could also use more help reaching more people and gradually making a name for myself and hopefully starting to actually sell some more pieces. But I know I got a long way to go, but I still have faith my time will come if I just keep at it and stay positive. So with that said, be sure to like and share and subscribe for more, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Simo out. Haha! Yes!